I need to pull one of these up here.
6 points short of the most points scored in the Forbes era.
I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I felt like we needed a game like that tonight. Before we came out, I know the maintenance people here probably won't be very happy with me, but I told the team to go ahead and spit. And then everybody spit, and I said, get the bad taste out of your mouth and let's go play. And I thought Cam did a great job of getting us off to a great start on offense. He was very aggressive off the dribble, got to the basket, and made plays for himself and for others. Ty was played really well in the first half. We had a lot of balance. Bobby came out the bench for a double-double. And I didn't even realize it until I got the stat sheet. But we felt like this was a game that Bobby could get on the glass, and I thought he did a really good job of that. We just had a lot of really good balance. We extended it in the first half. I don't think we played great defense in the second half for a while. Kind of got a little lazy there, but picked it back up and, finished it the way we needed to finish it. We got one more game on Saturday, and then we head, to a tough stretch where, we got to be on the road. We're going to be at Wisconsin, at Clemson, and so we've got to take care of business on Saturday. I'm going to give them tomorrow off. We got a lot of stuff going on with our team right now as far as, Davian's hurt, and we got some guys that are really sick. Andrew's been sick, Damari. And so I think a day off is going to help them. We've been on the road a lot those days down in Jamaica. We didn't get a practice yesterday, really, because we didn't charter to Jamaica, so we came back commercial on Monday all day. So Jao Ituka is the first time Jao's played live since we scrimmaged Ohio State. So that's a credit to him, too, for the things that he did tonight. It's the first time he's been live in a long, long time, and so it was great to have him back out there as well. I'll open it up for questions.
Spitting on the court, like during shoot-around?
No, it was in the locker room in the carpet. So I'm sure they're not going to be real happy about that, but it's all right. I'm sure there's been worse on the carpet, but it was in the locker room. I talked to the team at the 8-minute mark before we come out, and it was right there at the end before we came out.
On the note of moving forward, was there a point in the game where you felt like they'd moved forward, or was that the moment, the spitting and
It's been a little doom and gloom, and rightfully so. Those guys really were hurting. I was too, and I was hurting for them. And I think they did a really good job of yesterday of watching film and understanding what happened and trying to fix it. And then it's time to get moving. It's like basketball. There's 31 games, so you got to keep, you got to have a short memory. And I tell them that all the time. When you make a mistake or miss a shot, you got to have a short memory. And so I think they had a really good spirit today in pregame practice, don't you? Definitely. Yeah. I just wanted it out there. I hadn't really said that, and I felt like before we came out, it wasn't really something that I rehearsed. It was just kind of came to me, and I think they were pretty excited when they left the locker room.
Steve, how happy are you with what you're getting out of your bigs right now? Matthew Marsh giving you some good minutes. Davion come in, did some good things.
Yeah. Oh, very pleased. They're young guys, I got to give Matt a lot of credit because he missed a couple big free throws against, LMU, but he came back tonight and shot them well. He's really starting to take off. He's gotten really good at the ball screen run and the rim run and the lob. He's catching the ball around the basket. He's doing a better job of getting his head on the ball and the ball screen, defense, and the ice. I think DB has really taken off over the last couple of weeks. He didn't get a lot of time in Jamaica, but a lot of that has to do with matchups. Zach's been starting and helping our team a lot with a lot of different things. I mean, it's exciting that, those three guys are really young, and same with Bobby, and so I'm very pleased. Now they got to keep going, they got to keep getting better, but they will.
Bobby, were you aware you had a double-double? Did you know you were close to that?
Nah, not really. It was in the second half when Andrew told me. He was like, "You just need 3 more rebounds. And you got a double-double." So I was like, "Yeah, I gotta get them rebounds now." But I was like during the whole game, I was going, like as coach said, I was going hard to the glass just to trying to get rebounds the whole game, because I felt like I could do that.
Conversely, Coach, I'm assuming Tyree probably did know he was in the system, right?
No, I don't think he did. I didn't know. I talked to him at the end of the game. I was a little more concerned about he had, I think, 3 or 4 turnovers in the second half, and I was just like, I understand him wanting to be unselfish, but don't try to make plays that aren't there. Don't try to thread the needle. He's too good a player. I didn't know until after the game. Maybe he did. I don't know. I doubt it. They guys do a pretty good job of playing for their teammates.
Is that what you were telling them at about the 5-minute mark when you took him out?
Yeah, I was just saying, slow down. Obviously they were trying to speed the game up, and it was getting a little chippy, and they were pressing us. So we're trying to score, but there's some times when you take what the defense gives you, and I thought a couple of those plays he was just trying to make something happen that really wasn't there. And he was trying to do it for his teammate. He wasn't trying to do it for himself, and so I just we need him to not do that.
Cam, what did you see against them that let you know you could attack early and get downhill and into the paint?
I mean, this team has a lot of freedom. I feel like Coach gives us a lot of freedom when we play. And I like to take my guys down to the Barkley a lot, which is a post up. And I felt like today's game was just allowed me to do that, and it got our team going. And that's what we need to have. We need to have someone that doesn't always have to be one person. Guys through 1 till 12 can all come in and do a good thing. So yeah, I'm pleased with how we all played.
Did you say Barkley or Barking Abbey? What did you say?
I said Barkley.
Barkley? All right. Because there's Barking Abbey where you're from.
Not really, but I'm actually from Worthing.
I know you're from Worthing. All right.
Anyway.
On the subject of knowing stats, did you know tonight was a career high?
No, I don't really try and think about stats too much during the game. Just let the game come to you. And yeah, I mean, whatever I can do to help the team win is what I'm going to try and do.
Well, he was close to a double-double. He had 19 and 8. He's been rebounding the ball, great, and plays so hard, and he's really taken off, as a sophomore here, and he's got a really bright future ahead of him.
Steve, looked like Damari found his stroke in Jamaica.
Yeah.
How important was it for him to get a start and then come out
Yeah.
with a 3 right off the bat?
I mean, I think it was big for him, and he's hit 11 threes in the last 3 games, I think. We need that. And he can make some short jumpers in there too. Damari's got good size. We need him to rebound too. He got lost a little bit tonight defensively late. He's been battling. I don't know what he has. He throws up more than anybody I've ever seen, which makes me almost gag. But we need him, and I was happy for him in Jamaica. And his parents were there. I think it's probably the first time he's seen them, since he came back from when his sister passed. And so I think that was big for him. And, these guys get along great. They encourage each other, and I think everybody's probably happy that, he's making those shots.
Can you, I guess, fill us in a little bit on Davian and how long do you expect
I don't know. Davian's, I think, is day to day. I think today he's improved to the point, but we've all, some point in our life, probably had a back problem, and it's just, it's painful. He got hurt in the Utah Valley game. That's how tough he is. He played it out, and then he played against LaSalle, tried to play against. He didn't practice Saturday. He couldn't even move, and he tried to play. He got 7 points against Loyola Marymount, I think. Just limping, and so he's a tough kid. I don't know if he'll play Saturday or not, but I hopefully have him for Tuesday, when we go to Wisconsin.
And I guess what's the Thanksgiving plans for Wake Forest basketball and Steve Forbes?
Well, I gave them the day off. They need it, and so they're gonna. I'm sure some of them will go with friends, and we got some parents here. we're going to deliver them Thanksgiving dinner at 11:30 at the locker room. And then for me personally, my son's home, my daughter's over here, so we'll get together tomorrow afternoon. And Connor tried to tweet at me, tried to ask me about if I'd be available tomorrow night for something. I don't know, and I said no, I'll be in a food coma by then. I can't do that. I think it's just we need some time to recover and spend time with family and friends, and it'll be good for us to do that.
Anything else? Okay.
All right, thanks, guys.
Appreciate you.
All right, boys.